Good morning, Chuck.
Today is Monday, February 24th, 2020.
On this day, 1868, President Andrew Johnson was impeached. The U.S. House of Representatives votes 11 articles of impeachment against President Andrew Johnson, nine of which cite Johnson's removal of Secretary of War Edwin M. Stanton, a violation of the Tenure of Office Act. The House vote made President Johnson the first president to be impeached in U.S. history.
Now over to Nick for the current event news.
An almost literally explosive American Idol episode. Gas leak leads to emergency evacuation. There have been explosive moments in leaked auditions on American Idol over the past 18 seasons, but both almost literally occurred on Sunday's episode when a gas leak caused cast, crew, and contestants to flee the scene.
Now on to the Chardon announcements.
Do you want to de-stress from the third quarter? Then join us for a free wellness fair and leap into March with a whole new outlook. It is this Saturday, February 29th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the high school. There will be yoga classes, self-defense class, rock painting, workout activities, and so much more. We hope to see you there.
Spinner's Diner in Chardon is looking for weekend and holiday dishwashers with daytime hours. Please apply in person at the diner at 602 South Street.
Learning about business is a total immersive, interactive business camp for high school sophomores and juniors. Students will explore the basics of running a business and make executive-level decisions in a computer simulation environment. The camp will be held Sunday, June 14th through Friday, June 19th. Please stop in guidance for applications.
Hey CHS students, what are you doing Saturday, March 7th? Are you planning on joining us for the 3rd annual ski trip to Holiday Valley in New York? Winter is not over yet, so sign up with your friends, grab your snow gear, and enjoy 9 hours of slope time exploring nearly 60 different ski runs. This trip is only 2 weeks away. There are still just over 10 spaces available. Please turn in your registration ASAP to Ms. Fish in room 307. You can pick up a registration form in the main office. Any questions, see Ms. Fisher.
All seniors, it is that time of year again for the Seniors versus Faculty volleyball game. Sign up to play in the game. It starts Tuesday, February 25th outside of Senior Tech Effects Room 204. First come, first play.
Juniors and seniors, listen up for the great summer opportunity. The Job Growth Partnership is offering paid summer internships in a variety of business ranging from manufacturing and healthcare to retail and nonprofit. There is something for almost every interest. Eligible students must be a current junior or senior, have a minimum of a 2.0 GPA, have at least a 95% attendance rate, provide 2 recommendations, complete resume, and be 17 by June 1st, 2020.
This will be a competitive process and students from all Geauga County high schools will be applying for these internships. Chardon has always been well represented and our students have had great experiences. Application packets are in guidance, along with a list of all the internships in their descriptions. Applications are due by 5 p.m. on March 20th, 2020. Please see Mrs. Hetrick with questions.
Over to Noah for the weather report.
Thanks, CHS. Tomorrow's weather is going to be rain showers in the morning, becoming a light, steady rain in the afternoon. There's going to be a high of 43 and a low of 35, with a chance of rain at 70%. Back to you, CHS.
Tomorrow, no lunch will be served.
Now a special announcement from Mr. Murray.
Good morning, Chardon High School. Just want to cover a couple things from first this last weekend and then for tomorrow's schedule. I want to congratulate our senior project that was extremely successful, where over 400 students came to do the dancing at Sadie Hawkins here in the gym. DJ Dom put on a great show for our kids. They had a great time. Our seniors stayed afterwards. First set up, got there about 4, and then set up for the dance and then tore it down afterwards. And everyone was able to get out of the building by about 10:40, so it's really, really successful. And all of the money is going back to help our students with fees, especially throughout the course of the senior class end of the year. Many of them struggle with that, so they are really mindful of taking care of each other. So I'm really proud of them for that awesome accomplishment. A lot is going on. Actually, let's start with today. Today begins spring sports. I've said it for 20 years now. When spring sports begin, the rest of your year is going to go by so quickly. Every single year, I can tell you, as being a baseball coach for many years, at the varsity level. When this day begins and you start doing all of your conditioning and your trying outs and you start working indoors and then eventually get outside, the moment that you start playing games, the rest of the year, or for you in track, and lacrosse, it's just going to fly by. And it's going to be really important to stay on point with all the things you can accomplish. Remember that the end of the quarter is just weeks away, like the first Friday of March. And it's so important to stay on task. One, for those of you who want to be eligible, and then ultimately for those of you just staying on point. We talked about that in January. This rest of the year is going to fly by. One of the other examples is tomorrow's schedule. When this day comes around, the state mandated ACT test, the rest of the year is also going to fly. What does this mean for all of us in the building? Well, I've explained it, I've sent it to you, it's in your email as I speak. You read it and understand what you need to do as an individual. I'm not going to go through each item, but I'm going to go through some big ideas. One, if you're taking the ACT test, Mrs. Hedrick is going to post your names in your rooms across the building, on the front of the building, on the windows, and then in the hallway in the cafeteria. So you need to know where you go. Please, juniors, read the list of things that you need to do to make sure you understand what is expected out of you for that day. It's important to bring an ID in case that teacher doesn't know you by name, because they're kind of switching rosters around, and that teacher might have never had you before. Just to have an ID available to you, whether it's your student ID, that's perfectly fine. Make sure you have all the utensils that you would use in a typical day, like pencils, calculators, those type of things. Rest of the senior class, you're going to be working on your senior projects. There are certain grade levels that are going on a field trip. Those are noted inside of that, and you know who you are. Buses run at regular time, so if you want to get up, get on a bus, get to school regular time, we'll have supervision in the cafeteria. You will also be able to show up by your parents and get to school before the departure time. Right around 8:45, you want to be in school if you're going on the field trip. Every other grade level, you're working on a core value, whether it is something in our community, or you're working on achievement, your own specific work for yourself, or you're going to provide a service. Those have been noted for about 8 weeks, so this should not be anything new. And what is most important for all students who are going to be doing something such as the senior project, or you're going to be working on a core value for tomorrow, is filling out that Google form. That Google form is your attendance. The state of Ohio thinks we're having school tomorrow. Our building says we can't fit everybody. So we have created this blended learning day so that we can track what you did for this specific day. Then the rest of the week, we're going to go into our block day schedule leading into the white day on Friday. A lot going on. And it's really important to take care of yourself this week. I'll be on the announcements a few other times, but I just want to make sure that you understand tomorrow's schedule. Have a great day. Go Toppers.
This has been Joseph McGreevy
And Wayne Livingood, signing off for Hilltopper News.
Make it a great day, Chardon High.